Hi, friends. I'm Liz Holtzman, and you are listening to the Simplified podcast. If you're looking for a quiet place where you can filter out the noise and the hustle, this is it. Every week, we invite you to slow down and join us to explore practical ways to organize and automate the complicated parts of life so you can focus on what truly matters most. Team Simplified would love to help you find the perfect gift for your loved one this holiday season. We can hook you up with adorable teacher gifts, the perfect friend gift, and even something for your super hard to buy for mother-in-law. Shop for all your Simplified gifts over at emilylay.com. What are you guys doing for the holidays? Do you have some fun plans lined up? We sure do. We are going to Chicago for a fun weekend in the city. And then we are moving our family Christmas party right on down to Florida this year. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see cousins and aunts and uncles and the beach. By this point, I've had my fair share of holiday travel. And I've got to tell you, I could go my whole life without having to go through the hassle of traveling at the holidays. Don't get me wrong, I love celebrating on location, but if I could close my eyes, snap my fingers, and open them in the place where I'm supposed to be and skip all that travel, I would sign up for that in a literal heartbeat. In the spirit of simplifying this season around here, when it comes to holiday travel, the first thing that's going to help you here most, planning. The second thing that's going to help you, a whole lot of grace and maybe some Starbucks. But seriously, you guys, taking a few minutes to think ahead about what you need to do to make your travel smooth is going to save you many, many headaches down the road. Ask me how I know. Actually, please don't. It's too soon to talk about it. So today, I'm going to help you spend a few minutes thinking about all the little details you need to think about and decide on before you get in the car or hop on the plane. First, no matter how you're getting there, if your accommodations and transportation aren't booked, book them now. Seriously though, now is the time. Use your credit card points and make that crap happen. If your corporate workplace has any travel perks like discounts on rental cars or hotels, ask your travel or HR rep to help you out here. And maybe buy them some donuts for their kindness. Consider shipping gifts in advance. Or, giving gift cards. We all know lugging a cart of boxes through the airport or stuffing them into your car is hard, especially since you're bringing all your other stuff. If it's in your budget, try to ship a few things in advance with a company like Lug Less, or you could ship them directly from the retailer so they arrive at your destination. Or you could try to make it easy on yourself and just go the mostly or maybe all the way gift cards route. Second, if you are flying, here's how to simplify your travel day. Prep your travel essentials. Keep important documents like your passport, tickets, ID, etc. in a dedicated travel wallet or pouch. Have a clear itinerary and make digital copies of important documents in case of loss. Book your airport parking in advance. Airport parking lots, especially the ones that are either the cheapest or the closest to the terminal, tend to fill up around the holidays, and your best bet is to book a spot in advance. Not only does that guarantee you a spot, but sometimes it's cheaper too. Check your airport's website or private parking operators nearby. Be strategic about checking bags. Listen, if you are going to have your hands full, whether with kids or luggage or both, just check your bag. Even if you prefer carry-on, you're going to be so glad you have your hands free as you're navigating the terminal. Plan for security checks. This includes the obvious things like making sure you wear easy-to-remove shoes and keep liquids and gels within the TSA guidelines. But if you're carrying on any holiday gifts, think about what needs to come on with you and what needs to be checked. I mean, technically you could carry on a snow globe, but it has to hold 3.4 ounces of liquid or less. And if you're carrying on any gifts, do not wrap them because TSA may have to open them up. You can bring any solid food with you onto the plane, but make sure you check anything that can be pumped, poured, sprayed, or smeared and is more than 3.4 ounces. And if you have any questions about this, check the TSA website or socials. So helpful. Arrive early. Duh. Do you need me to act like your mom and tell you this? No, you don't. But this is the time you really don't want to flirt with the disaster and miss your flight. because it is going to be really hard this time of year to get booked on another one. Stay informed. If there was ever a time to enable push notifications, it is on travel day. Check your apps, download FlightAware for really accurate plane info, and make sure you check for any possible delays or cancellations before you leave for the airport. And if you are driving, here's how to simplify your travel day. Plan your route in advance. There are probably a few different routes to get you to your destination. Talk to your driving buddy and make sure you agree on the best way to get there. If you have a long journey ahead, think in advance about a good place to stop for rest, especially if you need to book a hotel overnight. Service your vehicle. Make sure your vehicle is in good condition before you get it on the road. Get an oil change and put air in your tires. Check the brakes and lights and make sure your spare tire is in good shape. And if all else fails, make sure you have AAA. If you don't have one, put an emergency kit in your car. Make sure to include essentials like a first aid kit, a flashlight, jumper cables, some blankets, and extra water and snacks. It's also a great idea to get a portable air compressor in case you need to inflate your tires in a pinch. Prep your entertainment. Make sure you've got all the good playlists and podcasts queued up. And if you've got kids in the back, you know what to do. It's time for no shame devices time. Or if you've got a baby like I do, pack a few new toys they've never played with. Or drive at night, so maybe, just maybe, they're more likely to sleep. Pack snacks. Obviously, snacks are the best part of any road trip, so make sure to stock up. Make some sandwiches in advance and store them in a cooler along with cut up fruits and veggies. If that feels like too much, no problem. Stock up on non-perishables like jerky and nuts and anything else you guys love to munch on. Pro tip though, if you're looking for a quick stop and want to avoid fast food, just run into a grocery store and shop in the deli section. They've usually got some salads and cut up fruits and veggies and cheeses, all kinds of things that feel a little bit better on your system than fast food. Though, no shame. I do love McDonald's French fries. I'm not a monster. The Simplified podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. Our family loves exchanging gifts during the holidays. We are an open presents on Christmas morning type of family, and this year we are so excited to welcome our son Bennett to the Christmas morning crew. Whether or not your family gives gifts during the holidays, you get to define how you give to yourself, and the holidays are a great time to do that. So whether it's by starting therapy, going easier on yourself during the tough moments, or treating yourself to a day of complete rest, remember to give yourself some love this holiday season. Guys, I know the holidays aren't all joy. Sometimes they can be tough. Over the years, I personally have reached out to my therapist many times during the holidays to help me cope with stress and grief. And you know what? She's always helped me walk through it. It's an invaluable gift I am so thankful I have given myself. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. In the season of giving, give yourself what you need with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/simplified today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/simplified. If you're looking to simplify your wellness this season, there's one area that'll make a huge difference in how you feel. Having a healthy liver. I know, right? Not what you were thinking, was it? But your liver is responsible for more than 500 of your body's daily functions. So no wonder it's important to keep it healthy. And Dose is helping me do just that. Dose has created expertly formulated, clinically researched organic wellness shots that support your liver in one delicious drink. And Dose is formulated with organic herbs like turmeric, elderberry, and aloe. It's vegan, gluten-free, and dairy-free, and it has 0 sugar, so you can feel really good about what you're putting in your body. Dose has been a partner in my daily wellness routine for a while now. I take a shot in the morning and I swear my energy levels are higher and I'm able to focus on my work longer. Plus, I can tell it's good for my gut health because my stomach seems a lot happier too. It's an easy and delicious way for me to get turmeric into my system, which has so many inflammation benefits. I love it so much. So if you want to give Dose a shot and invest in your health, Dose is offering our listeners 15% off your first order, plus an additional 15% off if you subscribe for a monthly delivery. That is 30% off your first order. Go to dosedaily.co/simplified and use code simplified. That's dosedaily.co/simplified and use code simplified. Take regular breaks. Obviously, your bladder may force you to take a break, but of course, if you've got a long journey, you need to get out and stretch your legs every once in a while. If you're traveling with pets, make sure they get out as they need and give them plenty of water. Download travel apps. If you want to find the cheapest gas in your area, Gas Buddy is truly your friend. If you want to find cool things to do or eat on the way, download the Road Trippers app. And of course, if all else fails, just use your trusty Google Maps or Waze. Last, I have 2 more tips. Check the weather forecast and road conditions before you depart and be prepared for unexpected weather changes. And don't forget to tell your people about your itinerary and expected arrival times for safety. I know it sounds like a lot to prep, and it can be, but you don't have to do all of this at once. Maybe you put together a playlist one day during your work break or add a few snacks to your next grocery delivery. Maybe one Saturday morning you ship the gifts in advance. And don't take this as gospel truth, y'all. You don't have to do every single one of these things to ace holiday travel. You could do everything on this list and something bonkers would happen that throws you off course. You could do absolutely none of these things and have a wonderful trip, because that's life. But as for me and my make the list and check it twice personality, I like a little prep work before I do something big, like travel with a baby. It just helps me sleep better at night and gives me incentive to sleep real good once I get to my destination. All right, y'all, let me say a blessing over you as you get ready to get back to your day. Blessed are you, the airport traveler who is lugging small children and every possession they have in the world onto a plane. I know you would leave 99% of the luggage at home if you could, but alas, this offspring of yours needs so much. May everyone around you be calm and kind. May your kid do their best to act like they're auditioning for a quiet place. And may you enjoy that in-flight beverage of your choice. Because, sis, you absolutely earned it. Blessed are you, holiday driver. May all of your pit stops be quick and efficient. May all the devices stay charged and the mouths stay closed. May the fuel prices make you say, I haven't seen gas that cheap since Bush was in office. And may you see at least one cool thing on the road, like maybe the Wienermobile, because nobody is ever sad when they see the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. This is the part of the episode where we usually give you a little tip you can tuck in your pocket and take with you. So here's what I've got for you today. If you are checking any luggage, I highly recommend you get a pack of Apple AirTags and put them into each bag that's going to be checked. It'll be impossible for the airline to lose your bag because you'll be able to see at all times where your bag is located. And if it doesn't show up, you can pull up your phone and show the customer service rep. And hey, you don't have to check a bag to get AirTags either. Put one in your purse, your diaper bag, or any other bag you need to keep track of. Best $25 you'll ever spend, I swear. Hey, thanks for listening to the Simplified podcast. You can find show notes for this episode over at emilylay.com for more info on links and resources I mentioned here, and you can shop the entire collection of Simplified planners and products. You can also follow me on Instagram at Liz M. Holtzman and on Substack at lizholtzman.substack.com. You can also follow our brand at Simplified for tons of simplicity tips and inspiration to get you through the day. And check out the rest of our Simplify the Season series as we help make your holiday season a bit more sweet and simple this year. That's all I've got for you today, friends. Until next time, I hope you have a great day and happy holidays.